Hello, I'm Francis from Last Minute English. Today we're going to look at two very common grammar mistakes that you could make when you take your IELTS speaking test. So let's get started. So let's have a look at an example sentence and see if you can find this mistake. All right? So the example sentence is, I have ever been to Australia. What's the problem? The problem is the word ever. So ever is not a bad word, it's a real word. But we don't use it in this way. We don't say, I have ever done something. Instead, we use ever when we're asking a question. For example, have you ever been to Australia? That one is correct. But when we answer, we don't use ever. We just say, I have been to Australia, or yes, I've been to Australia. There's no ever. Now, occasionally, we can use ever when we're not asking a question. For example, you could say, nobody has ever beaten me at that game. But we only make that kind of sentence when we're using words like nobody or no one or nothing. So it's starting with a negative. Now the second mistake we're going to look at, we can see in this example sentence. So we could say, there have many crazy animals in Australia. What's the problem? Can you see? So the problem is the word have. We don't say there have something. When something exists, we say there is something or there are something, but never there have. And depending on the tense, the time, we could also say there was, there were, there has been, there have been, and there will be. So I'm going to give you 4 sentences and I want you to decide, are they correct or incorrect? Number 1, there is a stranger in my house. Number 2, there have many different languages in the world. Number 3, there will be another opportunity in the future. And number 4, I have a new car. So you can pause the video, look at the 4, and decide which ones are correct, which ones are wrong. So actually, all of them are correct except number 2. There have many languages in the world. It should be, there are many different languages in the world. So that's our video for today. If you enjoyed it, you can check out our live class every Monday night at 9 p.m. The link is down here. And we also have courses to help you get a high score in your IELTS speaking and your IELTS writing, and the links are down here as well. I'm Francis from Last Minute English, and I'll see you next time.